the lovely Heidi. Howie, I need your help.
Okay.
Think of a number less than 100. Heidi, whatever number you want. Have you got something in mind?
Yes.
How long have you known Heidi?
8 years.
8 years. Any idea what she's gonna pick?
I don't.
Me neither. All right. Yeah, let's go with this. Grab the pen for me. 8 years he's known you. How do you think I did here, Howie? Tell us, what did you end up thinking of? Tell me, Howie, what was that number?
57.
Tell her, please. You saw, right? Tell her what I wrote.
He wrote down 57.
Wow.
And that was a clip from the most recent season of America's Got Talent with Mentalist Oz Pearlman charming and mystifying the audience and the judges. He came in third, and he now joins us to tell us what he's been up to. Oz, it's so great to see you.
Thanks for having me, Tanya. Wonderful.
Congratulations on that great performance.
Appreciate it. Thank
America's
you.
Got Talent. What have you been up to since then?
Traveling, touring, performing, just kind of riding the wave afterwards. It was a whirlwind experience, and now, I mean, literally, I told you, I got in here from Boston at 6 a.m. this morning, had a show last night, hopping on a plane to Miami tomorrow morning, and just going
Very
wherever
exciting.
I can. Yeah.
The life of a mentalist.
Of a mentalist.
Explain that to us exactly. What makes a mentalist different from a regular magician?
Magician, right?
Yeah.
So most mentalists started as magicians. It's kind of like, I wouldn't call it a stepping stone, but it's a unique subset, so it's a specialty. I might be the plastic surgeon as opposed to the general physician.
Right.
So the difference is, when I was about 13, I would do card tricks nonstop and drive my mom and sisters and grandma crazy. At a certain point, I didn't need them to pick the card anymore. I would just look at somebody and say, they're gonna go for an 8 of spades. And it just becomes less about picking things and more about thinking things.
Right.
So you learn how people react, their body language, what they're likely to do before they even know what they're gonna do.
So can you give the layman like us some tips on reading body language in general?
Absolutely. I mean, most of the time, what you need to do is listen more than speak. And that's, I know that sounds like a very subtle hint, but most conversations, you're just waiting for your turn to speak, and while people are speaking, you're thinking in your head, what am I gonna say next? So you don't get that chance to really watch people react, watch what they're doing with their hands, their hair, what they're thinking about, their eyes. Kind of
now you're making me feel self-conscious.
Now Tanya's like, I touched my nail, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Touch it twice more, I know your social security number.
Exactly. So tell us how you first got involved in magic. Is this something that runs in the family?
No, not at all. I have an engineer for a dad, a teacher for a mom. I went to school for electrical engineering, go figure. So I saw a magician when I was a teenager, and I was blown away. I'd never seen any magic tricks. I saw this, and I was on a cruise ship as it happened. It was like a big birthday present to all the family going on a cruise. And then as soon as tell me about it. And then I went and picked up every book in the library, went to Borders and Barnes and Nobles, pulled all my savings together from my summer jobs and bought every book, and that's what I was doing, literally nonstop.
I'm sure magic is like anything else, though. It's one thing to study and work hard, but you also need to have the talent, right?
I think so.
So how do you develop your tricks without giving anything away?
Sure.
I know you can't tell us your secrets. What's the process like?
The process is kind of reverse engineering the human mind. So first off, I think what would be amazing? I could literally be watching TV, at a Subway, you know, filling gas. I had a great trick that I used to do when I'd go to gas stations where I would tell somebody, put the gas in, fill it all the way, I'm gonna give you a note, and it's gonna say exactly what it is. So they would let go, right when they would let go, $22.18, I go open the note, and people would freak out.
Wow.
And they would be like, what's this guy doing at the gas station? So everywhere.
Who is this guy?
Yeah, my deli guy, when I lived in Midtown, this is like going back 7 years ago, every third, fourth night when I'd go down there to get late night food, he knew that I was about to blow his mind. He was on the night shift.
Right.
I'm like, I know you're not gonna sleep after this. So what I do is I reverse engineer. I say, what would be incredible? And then I try to figure out a way to do it and how to fool you with it.
Do you share your secrets with anyone? You're married? Does your wife know them?
My wife. We have a magic prenup.
Yeah, right.
My wife has seen me so many times that she knows certain things, and she's a bit of a sounding board, but there are still things that are in the vault
that you will take to the grave.
Which I take joy in her not knowing. And those are the ones that are the best. Because she's like, no, tell me how you did that one. I go, no.
Not gonna happen.
No chance.
All right, well, after all this talk about magic, we can't wait to have you try out
Let's try it.
something on me. I'm a little nervous.
See if I can pull it off. Now, I see you've got your phone.
Yes.
You're a very good host. I think is it off or just on silent mode?
It's on silent mode.
Here's what I want you to do. Hold it so you don't think I could be peeking.
Okay.
You're gonna scroll through your contacts.
Okay.
And you're gonna find somebody that you don't even really know.
Okay.
Seem very popular, very friendly.
Yeah, I have a lot of people.
She knows a lot of people. She's like, I know a lot of people. Find this where it's kind of like a bit of a random person, but also serendipitous. Like you're meaning to find them, but you don't even really know them. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I think it's a female you're looking for, am I right? Because if it was a guy, you'd be a little more excited.
Yes.
And in trouble, possibly.
Yes. Give me a second.
Sure. Look this way at me for a moment. So you're focused on this person based on their first name, but it might be listed by a last name.
Yeah,
Is
that's
that
what I
true?
realized. So now
I know.
I'm going to the last. Okay, I found it.
Put it against your body.
Okay. Put it at the top of the list?
I don't care, anywhere you want, just against
Okay,
your body,
all
so there's
right,
no way
okay.
I could see. See, most people you focus first on a first name. I would have thought Tanya versus Rivero, because that's the way I know you. But you're thinking the last name. Last name starts, it's like that. It either starts with a B or a P. Am I right? It's one of those two. It's the sound.
Yes.
P. Does it start with a P?
It does start with
And her name is something unusual. You wanted to challenge me, I feel. You didn't just do, an easy name, a Jessica. Think of the first letter.
Of the last name?
No, let's go back to the first name.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I'm just going to close your eyes. We're just going to show the camera so you know I'm not changing. Now, I'm not sure how she spells it. I feel like there might be unusual. Open your eyes. It doesn't start with a C, does it? I was hedging.
No.
I think I got it. What's the first letter?
K.
A K.
Wow.
Most common name with a K. Do you know what it's going to be? It's a Karen. You would never have done a Karen. You wouldn't have done it. You would have said, I want to challenge the Mentalist. I think it's something, get rid of that K. Her last name sounds like some sort of food item. Does that make sense? Yeah, it's making me hungry. I didn't eat breakfast. I don't know if I spelled this right. I can't change my mind. I'm capping the marker.
Wow.
Done deal. Tell us all, what was her first name? Who did you pick out of your whole phone, thousands of contacts?
Katharina.
Katharina. And something like, did it start with a fig? F? Plum. Is it Plum is her last name?
Oh my God, that is too crazy. Katharina Plum.
Katharina Plum. 2 years ago, she borrowed your sweater. She never gave it back. I'm serious. You need to get that sweater
coming back for that sweater now.
Get it back. It was 90% cashmere too.
Wow.
You want that back.
I have no idea how you did that.
And wait, you ready for the kicker?
Yes.
I know that earlier you had a person in mind, and this is like 20 minutes ago, you were debating, and this is somebody else, starts with an I, does that make sense?
Yes.
And you were thinking of her, but you thought it was too easy, you changed. You said to me, you might know her. Who was that person you had in the back of your head locked in a vault?
Ingrid?
Ingrid.
Okay. I'm totally freaked out now. That is absolutely amazing.
She's like, stay out of my head. She's like, we need a firewall.
You are amazing.
Thank you
Oz
so
Pearlman.
much.